Hey guys, my name is Ryan. We're back again with another Spirit Island video. I'm looking forward to the next expansion coming out, or the next installment of the Nature Incarnate expansion that should be coming out very soon. And in it, we're going to get 3 new aspects. We're going to be getting the Darkfire aspect for Shadows, we're going to be getting the Spreading Hostility aspect for Keeper, and we're going to get the Violence aspect for Bringer. And I'm very excited for all of them. So what I'm going to do is basically the before, and then after the expansion comes out, we're going to do the after. We're going to play the exact same 3 spirits, same board, same matchup. We're going to play them with the base versions, then we're going to play them with the aspect versions, and see how they compare. So I've got them all set up here. For Shadows, it's a very unfortunate spirit, and it's arguably the worst spirit in the game in its base version. So we're going to play Reach. The Reach aspect, I mean, all the aspects are basically just patch notes trying to fix this guy, predominantly just by changing the special rule. And this is the least gimmicky of all of them. It's the one that I give to new players if they are interested in the spirit. And so that's what we're going to do. It's the closest to the base version possible, and yeah, Reach is base. There's no way around it. Anyways, we're going up against Sweden 6, and let's go. Opening up with a Wetlands Explore, and Royal Backing goes to the mountains. All right, Wetlands Explore. So this is an interesting situation with Shadows that we could... trying to think of what I want to do here. We could like Mantle of Dread and Favors Call do. And... one thing I'm thinking about doing is, like, if we're going to be double blighting in A anyways, I could Mantle of Dread to push the A1 town into A2, and then Favors to bring in some Dahan, Concealing Shadows, let the whole thing clear, and by doing that combo, I'm going to hit my Darkness Swallows and pull the Explorer out of the A5, and then denies the build here. I think that might be the best way to open. Just try and be as aggressive as possible, because that really plays to the strength of the spirit, right? Turns 1, 2, sometimes 3 are really good on Shadows, but that Reclaim turn, oh, it hurts so hard. It's absolutely brutal. And yeah, that's the big challenge of playing this guy. Let's see. What are we doing around the horn? In the wetlands over here, this seems like a really nice land to use a Predatory Nightmares in. Since it also pushes 2 Dahan, we can split them up into C1, C6 to help play around Sweden escalations. As far as C8 goes, that's going to definitely cause some trouble, though. We could do Predatory Nightmares. Generally, when I do that, I don't like to play Call on Midnight Stream if I'm opening up with a turn 1 Predatory. Keeper's pretty straightforward, right? Keeper really, there's no choices to be made, so we can just go ahead and do them. Guardian Serpents. Kind of tough against Sweden, right? Because they hit for a lot more than 4. It's very rare where Guardian Serpents actually gets the job done. This is a tough one. I wonder if Desiccating Winds is better with Spreading Hostility, because your Sacred Sites are Badlands, and so you can use Desiccating Winds at range 0, and then it, actually gets going a lot faster. I'm thinking I might go for Renewing Rain, but it only gives me a marginal mana for the Sands, but adding the Wilds is nice. Could also do Song of Sanctity, which lets me clear from the mountains, but Renewing Rain I think has the most upside. Definitely when we play Spreading Hostility, we get a lot more choices just because we can take the more aggressive G4 opening, which, you know, just really, really allows you to do some cool stuff. But since we're playing base, we got to do boring things. One thing I'm considering, right, is we could do like a renewing, not a renewing rain, a reclaim from roots. Problem with this, though, so I was thinking like we could remove the blight and then we could Sacrosanct Wilderness, which I guess is possible. Problem is then we'd have to triple stack our presence, or I guess we could add a wilds to like actually if we get sands, we're screwed. Because there'll be explorers in the wetlands, and then this has blight, and so yeah, we wouldn't even be able to add a wilds anywhere. Huh. Yeah, I guess Boon of Growing Power it is. That's crazy. Bird's Cry Warning seems like exactly the kind of card that we're going to want here. Because I'm looking at, you know, this E8 as a really awkward situation. Being able to protect them is really nice. Enticing Splendor as a control option is also a really big deal. I think we're going to go for the Enticing Splendor because it'll also just allow for a lot of denial activity. I wonder if we Enticing Splendor the town this turn. Like, what if I did this? Since we royal back into the mountains, I know that this is not a mountains. And I did like an Enticing Splendor to gather this town out fast. Then it only builds a town. Predatory Nightmare solves here. Then we can go for a Dread Apparitions plus Call on Midnight's Dream to defend land number 8. Okay, that'll get the job done. So really, it's only Keeper's board that's awkward. Gather into the Beastland. Gather this town. And get some fear. Okay, and we got the sands. Yeah, that would have really screwed us up over here for Keeper. Being able to hit the top 2 tiers of this is really big. It denies a land and it solves it for the future. So it makes things just really smooth for you. Go here. Going here and here. This land will no longer be protected against escalation, but at least land number 1 will be safe. I think Boon of Growing Power has got to go over to Shadows, right? I mean, it's just a very... you gotta just funnel some love into them when you're in your base version. When we get to Darkfire and we start with that 5th card, that really opens up our availability for everything. Like, gosh, it just makes everything so much smoother, right? You can play 1 card to hit your innate. You know, just by having the 5th card, right? You don't need to reclaim, so you hit this G2 button more. Man, it just opens the spirit up. But as is, what do we got? We got Call to Dahan Ways, which is a very strong card, and we could use it next turn in number 7. It's also funny, like Sweden will escalate and transform a land, and then we just bounce it right back. And the other one I'm considering is Gift of Nature's Connection, just because NC is really, really good. And we can do some silly things, right, where we NC over to Bringer, and then Bringer can hit the innate, their element innate in order to bounce over to someone else. That just opens up major powers. So these are the 2 viable options, is the way I see it. Now, with the Call of Dahan Ways, right, we're just going to be innating this land next turn, right? Concealing Shadows, Crops Wither and Fade. We're probably not going to be playing it. Like, we wouldn't be playing Call of Dahan Ways next turn, so we might as well just scale for the future. That's the way I see it. We're definitely going to add the wilds here to protect Dahan from escalation. I gain a minor or a major? Because Enticing Splendor does fall off pretty quick. We're going to be gaining a major here, so we're just going to gain a minor right now. Ooh. Fire in the Sky. If only we had a way of getting a bonus range. Oh, it would be perfect for C2. All of these cards are really good, to be honest. I'd be happy with pretty much all of them. With Purifying Flame being the worst. Purifying Flame, you really want that to come up to Keeper. It gives you every single element on the whole spirit, including this silly little air. And then it removes Blight from the 2 lands that Regrow from Roots doesn't. So this is just an ace card. It just smooths out all of your things. As is, I could do Fire in the Sky, strifing this, and then I can like grow into like the 1 or something, hit the Reclaim 1 button, and Fire in the Sky again. Right? That's not a bad option. And it does, yeah, because otherwise, Twilight Fog's not going to be in range, because this is really, you want to use it as a range 0 ability. We have no bonus range here. Even if I were to draft bonus range, I don't think I would take it, but I'm going to sit on that thought for a second. Yeah. Just start drafting. Elemental Boon and Gift of Nature's Connection, just going full support. Screen Disease is the bonus range that I was just talking about as like the only bonus range option I would consider. But we want to be playing cards to hit our elements this turn. Disorienting Landscape is the other card that I would strongly consider. Really, really strong into Sweden. The Wild is just such a big deal. Because I already have NC, I think I probably wouldn't play Elemental Boon. So I'm going to go Disorienting Landscape. And let's see. Oh yeah, over here for Keeper, right? We can add a presence right here. And go for more support, right? Gift of Living Energy. I got... Ooh. We could pull beneath E6 to solve it. Unfortunately, nothing here is going to solve E8. So that's going to cause us a lot of pain and suffering. And it's actually going to add a town to the 6, and that's going to make a city. So E6 is suddenly going to become a really big problem for us. Gift of Living Energy is a tri-element card, gives us the fire that we need oh so well. Hazard Spread in a very similar way, but it does not come with the sun. So yeah, I think, because this does 2 damage, but this does 2 damage and gives other people energy. This does 2 damage and gives a token. So surely those have got to be better. If this was Spreading Hostility, I think I would do Hazard Spread, because your Sacred Sites are Badlands, so you can just start adding Badlands to the board all over, right? Like, adding a Badlands here in land number 6 would be a really big deal, because that 2 damage becomes 3 damage from the left and 8. As is, I think I'm going to do Gift of Living Energy targeting Shadows. I wonder if that means that maybe we take the Elemental Boon instead of the Disorienting Landscape, because Elements is a reason to not take the energy. Well, I guess the energy is the same. You know what? I feel like we've got the pieces for greatness. Let's just pursue greatness. Yeah, let's just do something bold. So Shadows want to go here. I'm only going here for Crop Splitter and Fade. If I don't do that, then we go somewhere else. So I'm going to sit on this for a second. Let's take a look at what we're doing around the house. We're going to be going Fire in the Sky, and then Call on Midnight's Dream. Try and sling a major. If we don't want to play the major immediately, we just play the forget the Enticing Splendor. And then we can get another major in the future. Yeah, and then if we reclaim one and then we fire in the sky here, play the Dread Apparitions, assuming we don't like the major, we could receive an elemental boon to smooth the rest of it out. Because we do need to hit our innate to combine with the Dread Apparitions. If this was violence, I'm pretty sure that the Dread Apparitions becomes Bat Scout, and then we could just play it, because it's a damaging card, so it's a bonus card play, and that would just solve our problems. Yeah, the play patterns for the same everything is just so different for all of these guys. So I'm very excited for the rematch before we've even done the first game. But yeah, we want to go here and here to utilize that range 0 stuff. Gift of Living Energy will be stronger next turn, and we can play 2 cards, right? Draft, play 3 cards, and we'll have enough energy for it, right? So we don't need the Gift of Living Energy immediately. We could do Towering Wrath, but Gift of Living Energy will allow us to double grow again. Maybe we just do a regrow from roots. Since we're about to take a million blight, whittle back at it a little bit. We're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeesh. Yeah, I guess we're just going the whole distance on the first one. Do we play Crops Wither and Fade here? Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3. If we go Moon, Fire, then I can actually hit... Ooh, actually, yeah, if we... No, I can't, because that's 3 card plays. Golly. I was thinking Moonfire and then hit both of these, and that would have been amazing. But, alas, that requires a 3rd card play. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be how it is. Okay, Concealing Shadows. Going here, going here, going here. There. And what do we got? Pyroclastic Flow. It's almost too early for that card, right? We can definitely get it juiced up next turn, right? We got all these elements, and Pyroclastic Flow doing 6 damage is a really big deal. Of course, we can't push towns, right? But we can downgrade this city into a town, and then Pyroclastic Flow just clears it. Rumbling Earthquakes, though. We can't play it this turn, and it'll be too slow for the sands on our next turn. Yeah, we'll go Pyro. Oh, but we won't be able to play it if we want to go for the Fire in the Sky play. But it does match elements with Fire in the Sky. Oh no, choose a land to Ravage in. This is not the direction I want to go in. Let's see. Oh, we have to add a town to an adjacent land. Oh, woof. Our high roll land is if we get mountains on our next turn. Well, let's see. There's gonna be a town there. Escalation. I was gonna say we could just innate both of those and just be like super happy. Oof, this is grotesque. Hmm. So we go here, adding a town. Oh, no, we can't because we don't want to go to a wetlands. We don't want to go to a sands. I guess we go here. That's fine. If we go here, we add a town here. Go here, we add a town here. We get escalated. If we go here, we have to add a town here. And I get a loss condition. Jeez. This is brutal. Okay, isolations. Isolation. So we can't pocket anything, but we can protect ourselves against escalations, right? So we can protect ourselves here, here, and here. Okay. Do not discard. We're going to energy. Here we will go. So, do not discard. Then we'll go here. And what are we playing on? I don't think any situation involves Dreams of the Dahan, so we'll discard that for energy. Somehow, oh yeah, we're still healthy, right? It's not that we did flip the blight card. Okay, we got the mountains. Great. Good value on those two in order to deny Sweden escalations. That's a really big deal. Okay. There's 3 blight here, so that's stuck for the rest of the game. Both of these have blight, so that is stuck. Let's see. We'll there so that we can Sacrosanct Wilderness the land. Dread Apparitions, Pyroclastic Flow. And the Strife. Yeah, Dread Apparitions would get this. We want to strife. Strifing this is the most important. So I think we just reclaim 1. Here. Going 1, 2. Then if we get Earth, any. Yeah, as long as we get an Earth, we're okay. This is tough. I think we 100% go for a major here. Probably dumping this regrow from roots. Renewing Rain kind of does the same thing, but better. We also probably dump this Towering Wrath. Tigers Hunting, huh? That actually solves our problem in the 6, right? Add a beast, gather a beast, kill the city, push. That does get it done. It's a really good card if you can make it work. And that does make me want to keep my blight removal around now. Although, notably, neither can remove blight from a city. So yeah, we get rid of the card that's not that good, and we replace it with the card that is good. And we're going to go up to 5 energy, which is enough to play everything. So that's another benefit of the Tigers Hunting being so cheap. Okay. And you get rid of Jungles or Sands Blight. There's Jungle Blight here, so this is a guaranteed value spot. And then Shadows. Shadows can almost go for a major here, right? Because we're going to be on 5 energy. 4 leftover energy. Let's do it. Probably get rid of Concealing Shadows. That card you really don't want to have to play again. Solidify Echoes. Ooh. Now this is a card. Because everyone only has one destroyed presence. But I was going to say we could just put someone's presence right here in the 4 and then hit 3 sands. Now Tiger's Hunt is going to get this one. That one's going to take a blight. That one's going to be stalled, but Flocking Red Talons is really strong. And then if we've already got Beasts going on, that could be a really nice combo. Taking a look at the mountains, that is free, right? So we got a free turn lined up. Really important. So we can try and see if we can help someone else. And I do like the idea of doing a Flocking Red Talons to target the 5. Because we get to add a beast, bring in 2 beasts, and then each of those gets to push, damage and then push, right? So that'll actually fast clear out the 5. It'll fast clear the 5. And what's interesting, right, is that because we only need one single element to make this work, we can actually NC over here, give Moon. Moon becomes Earth. That gets Pyroclastic Flow thresholded. Then Elemental Boon can come over this way, and we can give Moon... Oh, we don't have the triple animal. I was going to say, because we also got an animal thing here. Okay. We do want to get... Well, I guess between those 2 cards, we can at least get the first Explorer pull. We don't need to do anything else. I do like Solidify Echoes as a card. Oh, you know what? I forgot. There's a really cool combo with Solidify Echoes because you can regain a unique power card you previously forgot, and you play it by paying its cost, right? So there's actually the sweet combo that you can use with Bringer, because Bringer has that 0 cost unique that lets you gain a major. So you gain the major and then forget that card to itself, and then you get it back with the Solidify Echoes. And since we've already got a lot of sweet support coming out of Shadows to compensate for all of his shortcomings, we're going to commit to it. I forgot about that combo till just now, and it's a cool one. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. We will... And that's actually a way that we can provide a defend 3 here. So our goal is to be able to threshold this, which shouldn't be hard, right? Because if we're already giving an Earth over... Yeah, we just give, like, Sun, Moon, Earth. Or something to that effect. And then with this, we'll gain an element, and blah, blah, blah. We'll get there. So now the question is, where do we go? And we'll just go into hang out with some Dahan. All right. So we have access to... We can't hit this because we would need 2 Moon, 2 Fire, right? And we can't get 2 sets of doubles, only 1. So we can Elemental Boon. We can go for like Moon, Animal, Fire. Moon, Animal, Fire. So that hits this innate. That hits an extra little bit of fear and all that stuff. We needed Earth for that. Moonfire, the animal for 1 fear does not matter. It's the Earth that'll definitely produce more fear. Or actually, we'll just get the fire off of the NC. So we'll go for Moon, Animal, Earth. Okay, that gets the extra fear here, and then the fire is going to come from the NC. We don't have a moon, so there's no point in doing that. Over here, it's worth an element and a fear. Could go over here for fire for 2 damage at range 0. That's not bad. Oh, and I also need the sun. Alright, animal doesn't matter. Okay, the animal doesn't matter. So it becomes sun, earth. That's needed for the 2 majors. Sun, earth, and then might as well just go moon. Because that is 100% mutually beneficial. Okay. Then over here, perhaps, we can go for NC. But also self-target. That doesn't do anything. We'll defend this. Oh, I could have chosen this, which will still defend, and then we can skip. We have fire on the sky, so that's good. Let me think about that for a second. Let's just pick up this simple thing. Kill you. Go 1, 2. Here, going. Push a bolt this way. 2 damage. Okay. Yeah, both of these lands are vulnerable, and I can't get them both. That's fine. Okay, we NC you for fire. And over here I gain fire. Over here I go like so. I go... Oh, and actually, you know, this is crazy. Hold on. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. We can actually... Oh, man. I just realized. By putting the unique power into play over here for Bringer, that adds a moon animal, which means that another element can go up to Keeper. So now if Keeper were to gain animal off of the NC, then the free element coming from Bringer can be a moon, which will threshold the Tiger's hunting, which means that then this city will also die. Okay, alright, that solves the one lingering problem we had in that whole thing. So let's bring this all the way back. Our elemental boon is clean. We haven't done anything else. Okay, that's the only thing that we've done in the turn so far. Great. So we NC for 2 animals. Over here, go for fire. That gets you straightened away. Solidify echoes will go, I don't know, here. And then we can add destroyed presence to, who knows, here for range and targeting. Bring back the Call on Midnight Stream, because that's what it's called. Put it into play. That gives me the elements. That allows this guy over here to reveal a Tiger level 2 card. That gets the moon, which gets the Tiger's hunting. So that's going to come on up this way, bringing you in. Bada bing, ba-ta, boom. Killing all of that. Oh. Alright. Now we can Sacrosanct Wilderness, pushing 1, 2 to play around escalation, 2 damage, kills that land. Fire in the sky. Pyroclastic Flow. I'm actually going to put everything into the mountain. Previously I put it in the wetlands, but I realized we're probably just going to wind up having to do some kind of a skip power there anyways. Which actually, no, I don't want to rely on a skip because I don't have a skip. Okay, fine. You win. Oh, you know what I should have done, actually. Sorry. Oh my gosh. One more thing. We'll do this first. And then we do this. And then we do this. Okay. Now, after all that, we can call on Midnight's Dream for yet another major. For getting it, right, getting it back with Solidify Echoes and doing cool stuff. And we can actually afford to play Infestation of Venomous Spiders. Let's see. We could target here. We could target here. Adding a beast here skips the build. Now it's only a small Ravage. Grant Hatred's totally a card that's playable. We can also gain the card and then just not play it, right? Just gain the energy and not play it, and that becomes our Ravage skip to use in land number 7 if we need, or wherever. Yeah, I think our Ravage skip is the way to go. Okay. And yes, destroying Bringer Presence is definitely a thing that we want to do. It'll be very good for us to keep on fueling that card. We have no range 0 damage this turn. Do I discard? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Ooh, this is worth an extra skip. And so it'll go here, because then I could do a skip, a Ravage and an Explorer, or if it's coastal, a Ravage and a build. Okay. So the only blight that I'm taking is here because of the bonus damage, so now we just strife it. Now we're good. Everywhere else, that makes a lot of sense. Let's see. What makes sense? We could go to the 7 to make it easier to deal with, but there's no way it's going to be fully dealt with. Okay, back in the sands. Wild value is crazy. Yeah, blight removal, no wilds add, that's fine. Okay. Well, these guys are both tapped, so that's pretty easy, trying to figure out what you want to do. Just keep on drafting support cards, with Constancy certainly being the choice. And over here, we'll reclaim and then grow, grow, grow. Let's see. I think it definitely makes sense to kick some Dahan into here. Question is if I can kick things into the 5. Go like 2 here and 3 here. Because if I do that, what am I doing? I don't have anything. Gotta sit on that for a second. I'd prefer not to reclaim. Like, maybe we do a reclaim 1. But, yeah, Infestation of Venomous Spiders is great here. Is there a way if I do like this, this? Since we got a free turn, just throw out all of the support and then tee up another Solidify Echoes for the future? Surely that's got to be a good thing. And then maybe if we do like an Infestation and we can get another Threshold on Pyroclastic Flow, we can at least kick this down to a 5 damage Ravage. Because what's the elemental overlap? Fire, air, earth. They both have air, earth. They both need air, earth. They're both 2 earths. That's good, right? So we take 1 air, which we actually already get from the tracks. So we need 2 animals and 2 animals and 1 fire in order to get there. I think we can make that work. Surely we can. Two animals, 1 fire. Yeah, I mean, just NC for 2 animals and Ellie Boon for 1 fire. We can go double moon, because that produces the 2 extra fear. And then, anyways, we'll figure that out. Okay. Alright, so that seems pretty straightforward. It's not going to completely solve the land, but it'll get us pretty close. Also, how did Shadows not get anything in both of these lands? We didn't do anything in the slow phase. Was there a Wilds? Why did that not explore? Huh. Turn 3, time passes. Okay, invader phase. Okay, Sands had a Wilds in A4 and A7. Oh my golly. Alright. Better lucky than good, or skill, or I don't know, whatever. We'll take it. 2 free turns in a row is the kind of thing you need to make Shadows work, apparently. Alright. Well, that solves some of our problems. Got this guy here. I think we will... I don't have anything that I can do, and I'm on a free turn next turn. We can, I mean, I think in every situation we do this. 1, 2. It's just the question of what do you do with the rest of it? Because you can't not push it, right? So you can't go here because of escalation. Can't go here because of escalation, so we can go into the sands, and that's fine. It just doesn't do anything. Because we can go here to play around, or maybe we could just keep the whole gang together. It's probably fine. Just a bit uninspired. You know, honestly, taking the double blight and the cascade ain't so bad. Gets us off of this sacrifice of presence every single turn card. So with this pseudo free turn, we can just throw some cards on the table and turn it into something. The only thing we can do here is kill you. We actually don't have like any great options at range 0 for the fire, but the Gift of Living Energy I still think goes out. We just don't do the Tiger's Hunting. We can grow into the 7 and Tiger's Hunting here in the future. Or pick up this land number 4. Yeah, maybe we just throw out a bunch of support too. Go here, here, here. Sands, jungles with Blight. Yeah, we just remove Blight and just kind of do all the upkeep stuff. Yeah. Alright, this is the type of turn that helps you just turn the corner. So, let's see. Bringer needs 1, 2, 3 elements. So, we can go Elemental Boon for Animal, Fire, maybe Sun? Or, sorry, Moon. And then NC for Moon. Back here we'll gain a Moon. Then we can self-target to give ourselves another animal. Now we got Threshold and Threshold. Okay. We're going to be doing a reclaim all here, so I don't think constancy makes much sense, but over here for keeper, we'll be up to 5 card play. So 1, 2, reclaim 1 goes up to 3, reclaim here goes up to 4, gain a card goes up to 5. Okay, we'll go there. And go here. Now we're going to be prepared for a skip, so we can just yeah, we can skip this land when it comes up. Living energy and fear. Oh, and we can. Shadows has a sacred site? Where does Shadows have a sacred site? Oh, we do. Okay. Is there a Sands that we can deny? We can deny this guy. So we can use our reach to do this. Oh, yeah, we can discard this Favor's Call. Dude, that's fine. Let's see. Over here, Keeper will sacrifice you. Because I need my Sacred Site to target this jungle. We discard nothing. We have more than enough energy. And then, yeah, Bringer, we're going to sacrifice you because you're going to die anyways. Let's see. Nothing is defended. So do we have the Earth and the energy? Right now we've got 5 out of 12. So we just need to close the gap by 7. Can just pay it. I don't think Sacrosanct Wilderness is going to do much. We can just discard it. And just play 4 cards next turn. That's fine. And then we could even pay... I'll pay 2 energy here based solely on vibes. Then we got to go the distance by 3. So next turn, 4, 5, 6. We're going to be gaining 3 energy, so it's up to 7. So I can pay 1 energy here. And then here we can pay 2 energy. Okay. What lands do we have that qualify? Just those 2. Had we pushed some Dahan in here, it would have picked up a town and an explorer, which would have made it no longer a 6 damage Ravage, but it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Okay. Yep, 1 Blight, adding a town to an adjacent land that is not a Sands. Okay, presence in Blighted Lands dies. Let's go here. Adding a town back here. We got the coast. Unfortunate for E. Yep, definitely skip the Explorer. Pick up another 5 Fear. Love to see it. That was a 12 Fear for 4 energy card. It's pretty good. Okay, remove you. Let's see. We can remove you. Actually, no. Let's remove it from the bigger land. We can kick out you. Damage here. And then who wants the power card? Probably goes over to Shadows again. Yeah, I'm really happy with the setup we have with Bringer. Able to threshold 2 majors a turn pretty easily. Feels like we're in a strong position there, and we're going to keep on gaining new majors through the Solidify. Yeah, I think we want to keep on playing Solidify as much as we possibly can. That is a very nice game plan. Hey, your new card. Cycles of Time and Tide. Can't be terrible, can it? I do like Cycles for Blight Removal. Gives you just a little bit of controls. Blight Removal is going to be important just because we're going to be sacrificing presence and lands with Blight. So I can see it just being a good thing to hold on to. But actually, let's think. Do we have cards that match elements here? Sun, Moon, Earth. We got a Sun, Moon. But nothing with Earth. Yeah, we'll go Cycles. Over here, go Gift of Living Energy. Maybe go Boon of Growing Power. That's best for scaling. And then over here, I think we go Elemental Boon. There is one Sands. That is Ravaging. That's it. We do have a skip that we can afford to play. Here are the monsters, a nice little tri-element card. I mean, we could just do this, right? And just skip the land. So I'm going to sit on this unless if I think of something better. I think I could pitch this Favors Call due for a major. T-Sack. Ooh, man. T-Sack plus Solidify. Oh my god. We can do cool stuff. Oh yeah, we're going to play Solidify, so we don't need to skip coming out of this guy. T-Sack's going to be fun. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, at this point, you got to, right? Like, I feel like at this point, I'm just obligated. So this is going to be 7 energy to play them together, and I won't be able to threshold them, which is really what I need to do. But I got a plan for the future. Ooh, if I can hit both of those, that would be a beautiful thing. Let's see. If I go here, I just need to play Mantle of Dread, right? Go Moon, Fire. I need one more element. But I might be able to get the element coming from Bringer. I suppose thresholding Solidify is less important than hitting our innate. But just something to consider. And I guess if we go Moon, Fire, Sun, then we can get the 3. The Moon will get us there, right? And then we pick up the Earth. So we are thresholding it. I could pick up a Pyroclastic Flow. Well, no, because if I target this land, I won't actually have a land in the mountains. Okay. Let's see. Over here for Keeper, we don't have any majors. I think Sacrosanct Wilderness is probably falling off. And we're looking for something like a Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. Vigor of the Breaking Dawn plus Tiger's Hunting, plus the fact we already have the free Sun on our top track, so that's already thresholded. That's a really big deal because now we can go like solve this and then kick some Dahan over and start getting damage done in the 5. Yeah, there's no world where that's not the pick. Okay. And actually, here's the thing. We'll go here, kick this Dahan over, which then increases the damage from that Vigor. Playing this Gift to make sure that we can play Solidify Echoes again. Like, maybe we might just reclaim. Also gets me the Fire for the range 0 damage to deal with E3. Okay, this is a beautiful thing. This is going real well. We still have another card that we can play over here, and it can kind of be whatever we want. Okay. What do we want then? We want... I mean, that's like safe. That's really safe. Okay, so if we play this, then we don't need any elements over here. So then we can go moon, fire, sun, or yeah, we target over here, right? We go for the, oh, we're not gonna have plant. That's okay. Too many good things all at the same time. We will go elemental boon for fire, moon, earth. So now all I need is a sun. Oh, I didn't even consider the matching a Ravage card. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, that actually doesn't do anything on two of the boards. Okay, and then Badlands, Wilds, and Dahan. So I can leave a town here. Pick up this Explorer. That land's just going to be solved. Okay. But that other one is... Oh, they're also on each board. Badlands, Wilds, Dahan. Gosh, I got Wilds. Okay, we get value. Alright, that's fine. We don't need to change anything. Though I guess we could use this Dreams of the Dahan to set something up. Like pulling Dahan into this land to take this town out. Which makes sense because the Mantle of Dread just solves it. Okay. So we do that. We go here. We go here, picking up Sun. I don't think any... At this point, no fear card's going to improve our situation, so let's go for this guy. Going here. Going here. Okay, then we go here. Gain a major. Unlock the Gates of Deepest Power. Just keep it going. Let's see. Strangling Firevine could I get a wild here? So I could like target the 8. Storm Swath. 1 damage each invader because damage doesn't sustain. It doesn't do anything. Infinite Vitality. We already got skips, so yeah, it's unironically gonna be deeps. Unlock the gates, and then we're gonna unlock the gate going this way. Unleash a Torrent is actually like very playable. I don't even know where this Tiger's Hunting is gonna go. Probably just here to the 4. Let's start with you. Okay, tons of value. You go here. Here, going 1, 2. We'll go like here, here. We can go here. Boom, boom. That's all gone. Gorgeous. Is this once per board or once per spirit? On each board. Okay, so once this guy's gone, then we can find ways to lose less presence. Sacrifice 2 presence to be protected. Unironically, Bringer just wants to keep sacrificing presence. So we'll go... let's see. Oh, we need a Sacred Site for the turn, don't we? The Predatory Nightmares. But if I give up on the Predatory Nightmares, then I could add this. I need to keep this presence for Solidify Echoes. So I realize I'm going to have to just reclaim it. I might just be reclaim looping on Shadows at 3/3, which is fine. Or we can add a Blight. Adding a Blight's fine. So we'll go here, and we'll just add a Blight. Because Keeper can remove it. Up here, we'll just take a Blight. It's fine. Over here, we can just take a Blight. Yeah, we have a huge Blight pool now. Yeah, we're cozy. We're chilling. This game's over. We got the OP things. Okay. Let's get rid of you. We get rid of... Ooh, you for the full clear. Matching a Ravage card, okay. Ooh. Is that the only 2 lands? Wow. Yeah, we skip Ravage. And this is actually a really good thing, right? With the Coastal back-to-back, we got 2 lands already set up with Tahan. So that's going to work out really good for us. It's unfortunate we can't hit this, and then we can, you know, get the City Fear. That would be really nice. But alas, not all things are meant to be. 5, so we can push out both of these Explorers. 1, 2... Kill you. Okay, now you're clear for the back-to-back. Predatory Nightmares. Go here, since that's going to get... Oh, it doesn't skip at range 0. That's important to know. Okay, so we'll grow, like, into this land, and then, so we can skip here. And still, and we're going to defend 3, right? Instead of, skipping. Mantle of Dread. Oh, we escalated. Oh, no. We escalated in that land. That's so brutal. That's okay. We'll still do that, and we can just use the Great Warding. Oh, we could use the Great Warding. That's a way to solve that. And then we don't have to reclaim, because then we can just Infestation of Venomous Spiders this land. And that allows us to T-sack. Okay. I think we'll do that. Then who wants the card? With all these mages being played, honestly, he just needs the energy. Ooh, Sleep and Never Waken. It's like all the others, but just better. Yeah, because it saves you in energy. It's Tri-Element, so you don't need to worry about that. The only thing is that Venomous Spiders has the potential for a lot more fear production. But this is just really smooth with everything else that you're doing. It never hurts to have multiple skips, though. But yeah, we just like add a presence here, and then you have plenty of Explorers to remove all over. It's really easy. So we'll do that for defense. We will... Yeah, that means there's only 1 land that's blighting now. So, yeah. We'll just kind of keep this party rolling, I guess. Go here. Let's see. For this T-sack, we need Moon, Fire, Plant. So all we need to do is draft anything with Fire, and then we can Threshold T-sack. Honestly, a self-turreted T-sack as a way to proliferate ourselves up to 4 card plays going into a reclaim turn feels pretty solid. Browse the Trees and Stone is strong here for the 8. And yeah, I think we might do a self-targeted T-Sack. Okay, we'll reclaim all, adding a presence. Let's go out here. Oh yeah, we got the wilds. I was in my mind, I was like, how did we get the wilds into land number 4? I forgot we got the wilds from the Pyroclastic Flow. When you threshold it, you get a wild. I knew we got this wild coming from Keeper, but I was trying to figure out where this one had come from. I just didn't want to say it out loud and be embarrassed. Keeper is in a very strong spot. All we have to do is just play our blight removal cards, just to give ourselves the flexibility and freedom to put presence in places that we want it. Get our fire card, and there's really nothing to do with Vigor. We could Vigor here, but it's already solved. Though Vigor, slide up, kill that is a really nice thing. Tiger's Hunting. Don't really have anywhere to use it besides setting up this land for the future. Just do a boon. Yeah, we could just Unleash. But we already have so much range 0 damage. Unleash actually doesn't do anything. The other one, that was an option. There was Consuming Void. Mate, I don't know. That's not the winner. Yeah, we'll just do Tiger's Hunting. Why not? Over here for Bringer. So we can just gain a minor. None of these are particularly important. That's okay. I think we're just kind of gaining cards. Not now. Let's go for Sleep. Sleep targeting here. And we can just throw down that for elements and thresholding. Great. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. T-Sack Self. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Spur. Spur could be cool. Probably just do it on Bringer, just because his hand's way too big. Let's see. We don't have a presence in the mountains, actually, so we can't Pyroclasm. We could just throw this down for 2 fear. Sure, why not? Yep, and then we'll just do this. Get some fear, get some value from that. We'll do... let's see, I don't really have explorers. I could target this land, but there's... could go explore here, 2 fear. If I go here, then I get extra damage, and I get to split it up. So I think that's the higher value one. Okay. There for energy. Tiger's Hunting goes... there. Reaching Grasp. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? And I still get an Explorer pull. Okay. Anywhere that's relevant, we got that. No, there's really not, so we'll do... I want to save my range for the turn. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. Keeper. That's it. Ooh, we get a Terror level 3 fear card. Let's go. Ooh, 3 health worth of an... So it's terror level 1 higher. So we should be resolving this as if it was a terror level 3 card, not a terror level 2 card. Feels wrong to me. Okay, anyways. We will gather something into a land with buildings. We can gather and explore there. We can gather town into a land with city. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. No, all right. I understand. All right. It's a visual bug. It's not a gameplay bug. So we can remove 3 health worth of invaders from a land with no city. So that's what it's prompting me for, right? If it was the Seek Safety Terror Level 2, I'd be able to select this wetlands and gather a town in, but it's Terror Level 3, and so I can remove these guys from the land. Which is good, because that's a lot better for me. I wanted to target this in order to pull that town out, and deny the city from existing, but as is, it's just better. So I think the highest value land we have left is here, just to remove a wetlands. You're gonna get pushed up here. You're gonna get pushed up here. And only 1 jungle built? Jeez. Snowballing so hard. That's just Sweden things. Once you get through the early game, and once you have this many cards in play, it's just a formality before you eventually get around to winning. Ooh, that was even pocketed. Love to see it. Okay. Obviously, we should have reached and grasped ourselves, because now we have nothing to... We can't target anything. We've got... This is our only land that we can target from. And yeah, there's literally nothing to do with Rouse. Crops is a little bit awkward right now. Yeah, all these cards are just like... Yeah, there's nothing to do with them. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Here there be monsters. There's only 1 land to use it. Let's see, jungle wetlands, and this is sands jungles. So yeah, we can go here, we can go here, we can go... We have 4, so we can go here, getting rid of 2 explorers. 1, 2, adding that wilds. We have no invaders at range 0 anywhere. So that's cool. We'll... I don't know. Go here, gain a major. Out of a curse because it's cool. Okay, we can do this. To go here. Kill that town. Now we're in terror level 3, so now we just need to hunt down cities, of which there's only 5 on the board. So let's pop one of them with this Crops, Wither, and Fade. Whew, man. What a good-looking game we got going on here. Triple Blight in a land is really nice for this Utter Curse of Dread and Bone. Exactly the way that you dream of using the card. We can create more Blight if we want to with this Pyroclastic Flow. Let's see. We're going to be doing 2 damage to Fend 4 in lands with Dahan, so that's going to be quite nice. Let's see. We're going to forget Unleash a Torrent. Actually, we're going to do it this way. We're going to get ourselves up to the 7 energy per turn. Do we just keep on doing ridiculous things and then go for the Dream of the Untouched Land? Why not? I mean, unironically, it's actually a really good card here. Removing 3 Blight, removing the city, gets us closer to like actually winning. It's all quite relevant. Surely there was a better land for that, wasn't there? Taking away you. So I can just Sacred Site this to target that land. So let's just put a presence like way the heck out here. Go here, we can go here. In order to threshold this, what do we need? We need 2 moon, water. Okay, the only thing we're good on is the plants. So we need moon, water, earth. With moon and earth being the 2 most important. We can get moon or earth, but we can't get moon, earth. We will get spur, but that's not relevant because we need to reclaim all in order to use it. What if I just did a reclaim? Oh, I'm on 0 energy too. Yeah, we're not going to be dreaming this turn. I could reclaim all, but I'd be at 7 energy for the turn. Going for dream plus gift plus not a heck of a lot. But I do think, unironically, I think that playing dream is actually the best play for the turn. So let's see how we can do that. Oh, I guess that's a replacement. No, it's just an add. Okay. So if we go here and here. Okay, when we play an extra card, we can throw this regrow from roots down. That will put me 1 moon, 1 earth short. So all I need is moon, earth coming from Elemental Boon. So we can moon, earth from Elemental Boon. Solidify. We can do this. We can do... Sun, moon, earth. Just start throwing down everything. Just all the cards. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Okay. So we do all of this. And then over here for Bringer, we just want to do cool things. We got to get ourselves into a mountain so that way we can do lots of fear. So we grow into this land so that way we can shoot this one with the Pyroclastic Flow. So we go here, gaining a minor, looking for anything that matches Pyroclastic Flow. Good, we already got an air, so we need just one of each of the elements. And we do have an any already. So any 2 element card will get us there. So we could do a call to trade. We also could just do a infestation. Yeah, we go here, here. Actually, I'm just going to T-sack, and all those cards that come into play will assuredly get us to threshold everything. Yeah, this just, at this point, we're just having fun, right? Over here, we just need moon. Oh, we need double earth. This card is 2 many elements away from thresholding. Oh, it's really not. Fire, plant, gain a fire here, and then this is thresholded. But this also needs 2 elements, so that's the more important one. So we go 1, 2, 3. All right, now are they thresholded? You are thresholded, and you need a animal that's it. But if I go moon, this threshold in this doesn't matter, because I guess I'd target here and then get 2 triggers of fear. So if I don't care about solidify, actually. I'll just solidify here, going boom, boom, boom. I want to make this happen. So we go NC, gain 2 of a single element. You need double earth. Okay, over here we'll go for moon. Elemental boon will get you. We need moon, water. That's it. So I'll go moon, water. Moon, water, and I guess I was hoping for a fire or an air, but alas, what are you going to do? Yeah, so actually, we don't need... We can threshold this infestation. That's fine. That'll get us across the finish line on fear. Oh, or we revealed new information, so we can't. That's fine. Alright, let's close this game out. 2 of a single element. Going for the fire. Here, we're going to go for the moon, the water, and the fire. Okay, solidify echoes. Going here, boom, 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 boom. Pyroclastic flow. Doing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Okay, just a big old brick of fear. Infestation. Okay, you're thresholded. Call to isolation. Go push, push. Over here, just gather, kill 2. Okay, solve all of that. We can dream of the untouched land. Oh no! I forgot to move my sacred site. Okay, that's fine. We'll just remove 3 blight. And then add a board right there. That's cool. And we can add beast and beast. Wilds and wilds. Badlands and badlands. Then you get to double proliferate up to the legendary 3 card plays. And then... what else? Elusive ambush. What else we got? We got this. We got this. Each spirit chooses. Oh, man. Just throw a card into play and just use it immediately, huh? I guess I can do that. Just seek to control it. And we will... Visions. Here. Fear me. Here. We'll sacrifice presents. And over here, we will Non-major. Guess we will just sacrifice a presence. Removing Blight. Two damage and defend 4. Oh boy. We will go here. And there. And here. And nothing. And yeah, skip Ravage. 5 fear. Ooh, skip for the mountain jungle. So we can skip this build or we can skip this one. Let's skip this one because it's pocketed. Skip build. Skip build. Skip explore. Okay. Golly, we still actually have to produce a decent amount of fear. We have to still produce 32 fear after all this goofing. But hey, we hit 3 card plays. We're going to get everything done for Bringer. You've never seen it before. I've never seen it before. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go here. And we'll go out. Has Wetlands like come up for a long time or what? Yeah, Wetlands has not come up damn near the whole game. Yeah, it was our opening Explore was Wetlands, and we haven't seen it since. Yeah, these land number 8s were like real deadly, but that turned into a whole lot of nothing pretty quick. Okay, you go here. Honestly, we gotta self-target. We just need more cards. I don't want to keep reclaiming. And all of these are kind of irrelevant, because we'll take a Prowling Panthers, because we got beast stuff. We got range 0 damage, which is like overkill. Okay. So for Keeper, we're going to gain a major, and we can dump the extra board. I think there's actually an achievement for doing that, and I have not unlocked it yet, so that's going to be cool. Land Thrashers and Furious Pain. Hey, that's not a bad way to handle all that extra blight. And let's go out here. 1, 2, 3. Or actually, we go 1, 2, and then slide 1 this way. That's not relevant. No, because we're going to go this way, right? Yeah, okay, so we do this. We go here, going 1, 2, 3. So then we can go Vigor, going to split both of these lands. Okay, we get to reclaim everything for Bringer. Holy cow, that's a lot of cards. None of this matters. And we're just playing piles and piles and piles and oodles and noodles of cards. We just have 2 cities to remove, which Bringer can't do anything with. But we can, you know, just have a jolly good time. We could... Let's see. We do have presence in this Sands, which won't reach here. Could Dreams of the Dahan, right? In order to bring these 2 Dahan in. And then... nothing else is in range. That's crazy. So I guess we just kind of go for bulk fear, right? fire or earth. Hey, we get three card plays. Crazy. Never seen it before. Do we have a fire animal or an earth animal? No. That's unfortunate. I guess we could do this from moon, fire, any into this, and then give ourselves an earth. That's a way to maximize our fear. We definitely want to solidify ourselves. Yeah. We're going to solidify ourselves here. So let's see. How do we do this? And we also want to play constancy so we can actually like do things. We go here, Ellie Boon in order to hit the threshold. And then we might as well do something like this. Okay, support the homies. Okay, so Elemental Boon. We do this, because he wants an earth. I want a moon fire. We could do a NC over here for energy. And then back here we'll gain a moon. And then over here it'll go into a fire. And then over here to help him play all his cards. Then over here just to not lose. Play it, sure, why not? Doesn't hurt. Oh, what was my other card? No, my other card didn't have fire either. Living energy. We've got tigers hunting. What can the tigers hunt today? Not a lot of targets. Coming across. Okay, vigor. Boom, boom. Clear out those lands. Pyroclastic flow, just give me a lot of fear. Okay. Give me more fear. Give me more fear. Okay. Oh, Ravages do extra damage. That is actually really unfortunate. Okay, we'll kill you. Over here we get 1 damage. Kill you. Skip the normal build. That's nice. Okay, great. Now we get to do some stuff. Because didn't say that we're getting extra damage on the Ravages. Oh, we have to have more than 3. So there is no land like anywhere that has sufficient Dahan for that. We kill you. We can come in and if we bring this Dahan in, then it gets pinged, and then we can get 5 fear off with Sunset. That's fun. Okay, fear. Fear. Boom, boom. Get me some fear. Alright, so skipping a build. All of these lands have 1... Hold on. Actually, wait, this doesn't matter. We're just skipping the build altogether because of that fear card. So that's a false choice. And we only need 5 fear to win. We got 5 fear right here with the biggest, most powerful card you've ever seen in your life. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait another day for Bringer to get the fully proliferated dream. but that's a-okay. He'll take it home. And that's a Fear victory. Alright. Well, this game turned out pretty silly. It's going to be hard to imagine that things will go quite so well with all the aspects, but I had a great time with it. That was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the rematch in the future. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a glorious day.